Here we are using single phase, single switch Vienna rectifier for power factor correction converter, and that can be used for the battery charging applications. Okay, here these are two stages. One stage is single switch Vienna rectifier for power factor correction that will convert the AC to DC, and the DC is given to flyback converter, and the flyback converter is given to a battery or R load. Here this is the circuit. In this we are using a single switch with a diode bridge setup. The input voltage is around 220 volt and it is given here. It will act as a boost also. Here the reference voltage is 400 volt and the measured voltage is taken as a feedback. Error is given to PI controller. The PI controller will generate current reference. That current reference is multiplied with the phase angle. Sorry, here sine wave in order to get the actual sine wave current reference, and that is compared with the actual current, and from that PI controller is provided. The PI controller will generate duty ratio for positive cycle and negative cycle. Both the pulses are combined as it is of single switch and it is given here. So here this controller will provide the power factor correction. Yes, it is the current reference is generated with the help of sine wave, which is generated from the voltage. And also, according to this duty ratio, the boost action will take place. Here, if you see the output voltage of the converter, the output voltage is around 400 volt. Okay, this is the output voltage. So from 220 volt to 400 volt, we have stepped up using the single phase Vienna rectifier. And here we are measuring the power factor. The power factor is around 0.93. So the power factor is also improved here. And then it is given to the flyback converter. The flyback converter output voltage is 110 volt. Here if you see means winding 2 is 110. So 400 to 110 it is stepping down and it is working based on 5 kilohertz. Here this is the output voltage and current. The voltage is around 110 volt and current is around 15 amps. So here using the single phase Vienna rectifier, we have stepped up and converted the AC voltage to DC voltage, and that is given to flyback converter where from 400 volt to 110 volt it is converted. And also using this Vienna rectifier, we have improved the power factor to 0.93. So the working is simple. We are creating a current reference based on the voltage that is input voltage, and from that current reference it is given to it is compared with measured current, and error is given to PI controller. From that duty ratio is calculated, that is given for pulse generation for positive cycle and negative cycle. Both are combined and provided to the switch. This switch will work on both positive and negative cycle. So with only two switches, we are providing two-stage converter in which power factor can be improved in the first stage, and second stage we can charge up the battery. Here we can connect the battery to check the charging voltage.